Dear listener, welcome back to the 111 Tips for Learning a Language. I'm so grateful to have you here. This is episode 74, and today let's explore something powerful, radiant, and maybe even surprising. How your solar plexus chakra, which is the vibrant center of personal power and confidence, plays a crucial role in language learning. I know what it's like to feel stuck. Maybe you've studied for years, memorized endless lists, yet still feel timid, unsure, and small when it's time to speak. It's as if the words are trapped behind your ribs. That is not just a lack of vocabulary. That's the chakra calling for balance. So today, I invite you to join me in a compassionate conversation about how the solar plexus chakra, or the Manipura chakra, which is located just above your navel, can help you reclaim your voice, your clarity, and your courage. The chakra of confidence and speech execution. Manipura translates to lustrous gem and is associated with the color yellow and the fire element. This chakra governs self-esteem, willpower, digestion, both physical and mental, and your ability to act. It's the seat of your personal truth. When it's in balance, you feel assertive, expressive, and able to say what you mean in any language. From a physiological standpoint, the solar plexus corresponds to the celiac plexus, which is a dense network of nerves that sits behind the stomach. This area connects directly to the autonomic nervous system, which impacts your gut health, adrenal glands, and stress response. So, it makes perfect sense that when you're anxious or unsure about using a foreign language, your stomach naturally tightens. You might feel nauseous before speaking. This isn't weakness, it's just your solar plexus reacting to linguistic stress. Now, the question is whether language learning can heal your gut or the solar plexus. The answer is yes, and here's why. Recent studies in neurogastroenterology show that our gut is lined with over 100 million neurons. It's often called the second brain. The vagus nerve, which we talked about in the previous episode, connects this gut-brain directly to the central nervous system and modulates how safe and expressive you feel. When we engage in mindful speaking, especially in a foreign language, we stimulate this gut-brain axis, which sends positive feedback through the vagus nerve. In turn, this promotes digestion, stomach healing, and improved emotional regulation. In fact, a 2020 study published in Psychosomatic Medicine found that participants who engaged in embodied speech exercises, which is basically reading aloud with intention and emotional tone, showed reduced gastric inflammation and improved vagal tone. This means the way you speak can actually help heal your stomach and also your self-image. Here's how to activate the solar plexus through language learning. So, how do we use language learning to strengthen our Manipura chakra? First, set micro goals with strong personal intention. When you say, "Today I'll master 5 verbs," and you do it, you're telling your body, "I keep to my word." This activates your sense of inner strength. Second, speak aloud with confidence, even if you make mistakes. The more you hear yourself speak boldly, even alone, the more your brain associates your voice with authority, competence, and warmth. This creates new neural connections between your language centers and your emotional regulation systems. Third, engage your core while speaking. Yes, really. Sit tall, place a hand on your upper belly, and speak your sentences with your breath anchored in your diaphragm. This grounds your energy and improves vocal projection. Over time, you build a mind-body circuit where your solar plexus and speech centers work in harmony. Now, let's ask this question. Are some languages more solar plexus based? Yes, that's the answer. Tonal, rhythmic, and assertive languages like Italian, Arabic, Spanish, and Russian engage more of the solar plexus energy. They require bold pronunciation, rolling R's, and strong consonants. These languages push you to stand tall when speaking. On the other hand, Japanese, Finnish, and Korean might be more throat and crown-centered due to their tonal softness, high contact subtlety, and refined emotional control. But this doesn't mean that one language is better than the other. Rather, when you choose to learn a language that feels slightly outside your energetic comfort zone, you begin to strengthen underused areas of your emotional body. Learning Italian might fire up your self-worth. On the other hand, learning Japanese might deepen your inner calm. Language is energy, and each language you study is like a tuning fork, awakening different vibrations in your body. Your voice is your power. So, if you've ever felt insecure when speaking, if your stomach clenches before a language exam, or if you find yourself holding back in a conversation, it's time to come home to your solar plexus. Remember, you are not just a passive learner. You are a powerful communicator. Your words, your accent, your effort, they all matter. They are expressions of a fire within you that refuses to go out. And when you speak, not just from memory, but from the truth of your belly, people will feel it. You will feel it, and something in you will heal. Until the next time, may your chakra shine with strength, peace, and inspired learning.